Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Friday Night SmackDown. We're just a week removed from the Royal Rumble, and SmackDown's already experiencing fallout from the Royal Rumble match.
You got that right. There's a bounty on the head of the new #1 contender. I know that WrestleMania is a big deal. That's the biggest, but that's just nuts.
Nevertheless, the Rumble winner is a marked man, a man who has a $100,000 price on his head.
Yeah, and if it was me heading to that ring right now, I know I'd be thinking about collecting the 100 log right here, right now. If I know this guy, and I think I do, the thought has definitely passed through his mind.
If the bounty is weighing heavily on his mind, he's not letting it show one bit.
Never let him see you sweat. That's the name of the game, and he's showing everyone here why he's the #1 contender at the main event of WrestleMania.
He's wearing a brave face, but let's not forget we're still a month away from WrestleMania. That's a long time to survive with $100,000 on your head. Welcome to a sold-out SmackDown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight?
Oh, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for the action to start. Just listen to these fans. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. He anticipated that move perfectly.
There's the reversal, Cole. He dodged that bullet. Wow, great reversal. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have, and that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent. And it's a flurry of close fist punches in that turnbuckle.
And I better know how many you're gonna see here, too. This guy's a corner right where he wants it. And here come the fist.
And you've got to think that these are going to take their toll here in this matchup.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler, and it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a move, in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going
but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute...
Looks like we got a couple of bounty hunters here, Cole.
And that man's having none of it.
I can't blame him, Cole. It ain't his fight.
Wait, what's this?
He changed his mind, Cole. He wants the bounty for himself.
No, I don't think that's it.
Holy smokes, he's on fire. He's cleaning house.
He's not here for the bounty. He's here to stop the mugging.
What a guy. Go, man, go.
Well, well, well. Looky who it is. The man who stuck his nose in where it didn't belong. You better be careful, pal, because that's a good way to lose it.
Is that supposed to be some kind of a threat?
Wow, I can see you got all the brains in your family. Yeah, that's supposed to be some kind of threat. You stay out of my business, or my business becomes your business. And believe me, you don't want that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want that. But when you started putting bounties on superstars, I started to wonder if I'm going to be next.
Don't be ridiculous. You haven't got anything I want, pal.
All right, listen up. I've got a match against one of the guys who tried to cash in on your bounty last week. And I just had a bad conversation in the parking lot with a man who wants you taken out of the WrestleMania picture. That makes me think I've got an unwanted surprise coming my way. You didn't ask me to help you last week, but I did. Now, I'm calling in that favor. So I'm asking you, do you have my back tonight?
You dig it, sucker!
You got to give these guys credit, Taz. Despite superstars putting bounties on each other's heads, it's nice to see that there's still a code of honor around here from time to time.
Take it down a notch there, Sizzle Jeff. This ain't nothing but safety and numbers, folks. They both wind up getting jumped if they didn't stick together.
I know it's old news at this point, but I still can't believe these two would sell their souls like this, even for $100,000.
Hey, everybody's got a price, Cole. And let's see, 1 divided by 2, carry of 1, 15. That price ain't nothing to sneeze at.
And welcome to SmackDown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot Atlanta is fired up tonight, Cole. No doubt about it, baby. And I'm just as pumped up as this sellout crowd.
With good reason, Taz. You and I both know what's coming. And these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight. Booker T has accomplished so much in his career. The Intercontinental title, the United States title, 5-time WCW champion, more tag team title reigns than I can count.
Yeah, but you know what? Booker T, wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough for a tap out right here.
Wow, great reversal.
He
looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
Well, what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE Superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
If Booker wants to win this thing, he better get focused on his opponent and get his mind off the fans.
You might as well tell Booker to stop breathing, Taz. He was born to entertain a crowd, and I don't think we've ever seen anyone do it better.
Yeah, well, you know what? The fans like to see you win matches, and maybe a title every now and then, too. So you know what? Booker T, he better keep his mind on that.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want.
I think he's gonna fly, Cole. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. I hope this isn't the last time we see submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. Feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match. When it comes to fan favorites,
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
you and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here. He could pin his opponent right here. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Then it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Hey, It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. Wow, listen to that chant. And there's the reversal.
Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I...
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of it. I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake they wouldn't see that fire go out pronto. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is gonna have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some... He's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
It's definitely not pretty, but it's definitely...
He's got him covered.